The transition from high school to college is challenging for any student. This year, you may find some additional challenges with the return to in person instruction after a year of online studying. I want to mention some things that I encourage you to think about as you prepare for the academic year. Students starting college often have to adjust to higher academic standards and a less structured schedule. You'll find that the classes at Harvey Mudd are challenging and the expectations are higher. However, you're not expected to know everything. That's why you're here, to learn, and we know that you can do it. Also, college is a less structured schedule than high school. You've got a lot more independence and autonomy, and you're going to need to learn how to use your time effectively in order to get your work done. While many students are excited to return to in-person instruction, I expect most of us will have some adjustments to make in this process. In-person instruction is going to mean an increase in our social interaction, and people are going to have different levels of comfort and discomfort in that. It's also going to mean an increase in our sensory input, and for some students that may lead to a feeling of overwhelm. I encourage you to be aware of how you feel and to reach out for support as you need it. Finally, success is defined differently for each person. We each have different strengths and different goals, and your path may look different from others, and that's okay. I encourage you to focus on your strengths and not on comparing yourself.
Next, another strategy for success is to create structure and build a routine. By doing so, you'll notice a shift in your performance as well as your preparation. First, start off by developing a daily schedule and task list. Create a schedule for lectures, office hours, studying, breaks, etc. Knowing where you need to be and what you need to be doing will carry over to everything you do, therefore improving your overall experience at the college. Stay ready so that you don't have to get ready. Second, organize your course materials and supplies. Plan ahead. Know what you need and how you plan to get the needed materials and or supplies. Create a work environment where you can feel organized and productive. Remove items from your workspace that are not needed and that cause distractions. Returning to in-person instruction may be hard to focus, so having an organized and intentional workspace will help you stay focused and engaged. Third, time management technology and tools. Use some of these useful time management tools such as Google Calendar, apps for to-do lists, planners, etc. These are all good and useful tools for assisting with time management as well as organization. If you don't know where to start or what would work best for you, please reach out to us and we can assist you in that area. Additionally, some useful tips like planning ahead, tackling small tasks first, creating task lists, and establishing a routine like mentioned previously will assist in your time management and overall organization.
One of your best strategies for success is learning how to stay connected in your courses so you know what's going on. First, get to know your syllabus, which is like a roadmap for the class. It should include a schedule for the course, grading rubric, attendance and late work policy, and contact information and office hours schedule for your professor. You should receive your course syllabus in the first week of class. Second, check your Harvey Mudd email on a regular basis. You're going to get a lot of information sent to you via email or through your course platform, which might be Sakai or Piazza. There are a couple of others. I encourage you to get in the habit of checking your email at least once a day to make sure you don't miss anything. Next, know when your professor and greeter office hours are. I encourage you to add them to your weekly schedule so you get in the habit of attending. A greeter is a combination grader and tutor. It's an upper class year student that works with the professor on grading and provides tutoring assistance in the class. These office hours with both your professor and your greeter are a great resource for answering questions, getting help with homework, and preparing for an exam. Next, it's important to stay connected outside of the classroom as well. So find your people and build community. You're going to have so many opportunities to meet people here at Mudd, through the residence halls, through clubs, through orientation events. And I encourage you to put yourself out there a little bit and maybe get outside of your comfort zone. Building a community of peer support is going to be really important as you make your way through Mudd. And finally, don't be afraid to ask questions or to ask for help. You're here to learn and you're not expected to know everything. If you run into challenges, if you're struggling with a class, if you get sick, if you have a family emergency, please let someone know. You can speak with your proctor or mentor, you can talk to an academic dean or your professor, and we can help connect you to the resources needed.
A key component of the Harvey Mudd College education is collaboration. Many of the courses here have opportunities for collaboration built in, so I would encourage you to take advantage of those opportunities as they arise. Find folks asking the same type of questions as you. Sometimes the best study group or partner is not always your best friends. Look for students with similar strengths. Different groups for different classes. Remember to find others to work/study with. Group work and collaboration can go a long way. I would encourage you to push yourself out of your comfort zone, find new individuals to work with, and make new social connections. If you find yourself struggling to find a study group, please reach out to your professor and they can help you. We plan to host some study buddy matchups events soon, so please keep an eye out for those as we move forward.
Another strategy is finding balance and practicing self-care. Even though we are returning to in-person instruction, it's still really important to take breaks from your screen. And that means your computer, your phone, your video games, all of them. Get outside, get some sunshine, do something creative you enjoy, whether it be music or art or cooking. Also, connection and community are going to be more important than ever, so remember to connect with your peers. However, be patient with yourself and with others. As we return to in-person interaction, it's going to take some time to get used to, and everyone's going to move at their own pace. I also encourage you to try practicing gratitude and mindfulness. Being present in the moment and focusing on the things that you're grateful for can really help you cultivate a positive outlook. Finally, remember to take care of yourself physically. I cannot overestimate the importance of getting enough sleep. Remember to eat healthy and stay hydrated, which will help your ability to focus and give you the energy that you need to get through your work. And practicing healthy habits, washing your hands, using hand sanitizer, wearing masks, is going to be really important. And if you have any symptoms or don't feel well, please stay home, don't go to class, and reach out for support and help.
Lastly, remember that we are all in this together. Keep a flexible mindset. Keep in mind that things may change quickly, which will make positivity and a flexible mindset your greatest assets. Be adaptable. Whatever fall experience you are preparing for, be ready for that to change. When things do change, think about how you can adjust in order to keep things moving forward. Next, extend grace to yourself and others. It might be awkward. Keep in mind that things may not run as smoothly as before. A return to in-person learning means that students will need to, again, consider social interactions and manage a social environment. For example, group projects, small group discussions, etc. Thirdly, if things feel too overwhelming, reach out for support. Remember that we are always a point of contact for support and can point you in the right direction if we do not have the answers. Remember the support systems we have in place and do not hesitate to ask for help. Lastly, enjoy and have fun. Returning to in-person classes may mean some extra steps and new challenges, but it also will open up new opportunities for social connections, intellectual conversations, and positive learning experiences. So remember to soak it all in. We know you're excited to come to campus and we can't wait to meet you. We hope that you have a better understanding of some of the resources and support available at Harvey Mudd College. Please reach out to us with any questions, not just about academics or accommodations. If you don't know who to ask, we are a good place to start. We look forward to welcoming you.